What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. We are back here in Qtopia, and my goodness, I have been on the grind off screen. So look at this coaster right here. Look at all the green, all the water, all the everything. I just kind of wanted to fill this thing out a little bit more. We built this for the first time at the end of the last episode, and it was good, but now we have like a true desert oasis happening here. It's fully themed, plants and all kinds of things all over the place. I spent over $20,000 on plants and little details and smoothing things out. We have a lot more going on this entrance. Look at this. Imagine walking into a theme park with all of these trees and oh, it's just so unbelievably beautiful. So yeah, we kind of thickened things out a little bit. I put a lot of stuff back in here so you can't see those employee buildings when you're out on the grounds and things. We've added some more around here. We've added hedges in some places. I've added more benches and trash cans. We've got, you know, plants in the queue lines and things like that. Added a lot of stuff through here. So we're starting to really feel like we've been transported to a new area. I want it to feel like we're in a totally different part of the world and really not even on this planet. This is, you know, kind of this idyllic location you go to get away from all your problems. So, I mean, stuff like this, I want to eventually trim this up and make that look a little bit better. I think we could get some like cool fencing and stuff around the Viking ride, but just try to slowly but surely improve this thing. And today is going to be a really fun day because we are going to be starting our water park. So you walk into the park here. We know this is kind of like smaller rides, easier to take on, more traditional carnival rides, that kind of thing. This area back here is going to be all of our big coasters. This is the smallest big coaster that we're going to have, and we're going to add more as time goes on. I think off to the left, this area out here is going to be our water park, and I would say this is probably the part that I'm most looking forward to designing. So I didn't play the first Planet Coaster, but from what I understand, the addition of water parks and flumes and all kinds of stuff like that is you know, really a pretty big deal. So I can't wait to ride some water slides, to build out some crazy pools. Ooh, end of day report. Guest experience, they had a 4.69 star day, 4.66 reputation, 1.79 park rating. Not bad. It says that we didn't make any profit, but I know that's not the case because we've got money down here. But yeah, they've got water coasters that we're going to be able to get. This is our oh my God, that's our first water coaster that we have access to. But obviously, we've also got our research that our engineers are working on, so eventually we're going to get a bunch more of these. I mean, look at this. We've got water coasters too, so we're going to have more options there. I know there's log flumes. What does this thing look like? Dude, this is going to be so amazing. So obviously we're not going to start with the best stuff. We're going to start with kind of a basic pool, maybe some, you know, like a small local water park vibe. It's going to be kind of the start to our water adventure, and then we're going to branch out and get bigger and better as time goes on. But it's just, dude, I love this so much. We are really starting to see something to form here, and I think that's my favorite part is we started with nothing but a flat area, and eventually you're going to have stuff happening and log flumes and coasters, and like, look at that guy off in the distance right there. Like, it's just so cool to see this empty canvas come to life. So yeah, this is, I mean, we're going to have the park kind of split up, but this whole 2/3 over there is all going to be thrill rides when you think about it. Whether it's baby thrill rides or big time thrill rides, it's all going to be thrill rides. So I feel like we need like a serious separation that says like, hey, this is the water park. You're going to the water park. I think we need to start with the pathway. We're going to switch from this shell cobblestone, whatever you want to call it, and I'm thinking we go, I feel like a wood would be kind of cool. Vertical wooden plank path. We could also go, ooh, sand is kind of dope too. Maybe. So technically we're in a tropical environment. Obviously we're not on an island, or maybe we are. We're just in a giant valley on an island. I wish we could have like a full-on ocean right there. You know, it kind of like a perfect day at Coco Cay vibe, but maybe we kind of pretend that maybe our water park is going to be all sand themed, you know, bare feet, no problems, no shirt, no shoes, all the service you need. And it's going to be mainly sand. So maybe we start this, you know, as kind of our main entry plateau area. Maybe we start with wood, and as you go down, you're kind of transformed into this idyllic, natural sand thing that we have going on. So we're going to start with wood. It's got to be a huge, grand entrance too. I'm going to do 2 of these side by side, I think. So we can kind of go like that, and we can
How does this work? Can we do two side by side so it's massive, or?
I wanted to do like a double thing here, but it's gonna look a little bit weird. So maybe we just keep it like that, or maybe we kind of have like an entrance and an exit, and they both follow. Let me see how that would work if they both go like this. See, I don't know why we can't like follow the same path. All right, we're just gonna do one path. It's fine. Doing way too much stuff. So we're gonna have one path that comes down here, and obviously it will drop down over time until it gets down to the ground. And I actually feel like we should probably change that to a sandy path. There it is. All right, so we're gonna have some sand there. Now we should probably, let's go in, and if we're gonna make it sand, we gotta commit to the sand. We're gonna go as much sand as we possibly can there. Ooh, and you can change the color of the path too. I don't know if we're gonna want that to be a different color or how that's gonna work, but yeah, we're gonna have lots of sand all over the place. Maybe it's like the wood path is kind of like the main path that leads you through the park, but then we have sandy paths that drop you off, you know, at all the different rides and sections and things like that. So that looks pretty cool. I want a lot of this style of stuff. Little oases or oases. What's the plural on that? I'm not sure. But yeah, we're gonna go all sand everything throughout this segment. Dude, that is gonna be so sick. Oh, I love it already. I kind of like a little bit of the touch of green, so we're gonna go short grass. We can make this a little bit smaller and just kind of give the sand a little bit of character, so it's not just straight, you know, white sand everywhere. And okay, so this is the start of our water park. Yeah, I definitely think we keep the wood path as it was. I think if the wood path is kind of like your main walkway that gets you everywhere that you're going, we'll have it kind of curve like that. That looks pretty good. And maybe we have part of it curve off this way, and this can kind of be our first area. It's going to be closest to all the guests and the current areas that we have set up. You know, maybe you come in and this is kind of like, we're going to need dryers, we're going to need changing rooms, bathrooms, stuff like that. But then maybe we start a little bit smaller. Maybe it's just kind of a basic pool, possibly even like a kids area type of thing. And then again, as we get more towards this side, similar but opposite of the thrill rides, it's going to get more intense the further away you get. And then when our thrill seekers are coming in and they're looking for the best rides, they're going to have to go through the entire park to be able to get out there to those. And they're going to see more, they're going to spend more, they're going to take more time. So that kind of works out from a fundamental, you know, park, whatever. Power generator 2 has an expired thing. That's not good. We're going to have to get that looked at. Oh, she's really not doing well. So let's get some maintenance over there. Emergency refurbish right away. But yeah, from like a psychological standpoint, you know, like putting the stuff that you really want at the grocery store at eye level, it's kind of the same thing. Make people walk through the park so that they see more. They're going to end up spending more money. Oh, boy. Okay. Chair-a-plane needs a little bit of maintenance. I'm going to emergency refurbish that. I'm assuming most everything is going to need this, right? Service due in 57 minutes. No, we're good there. How is this thing doing? Service due in 43 minutes. This thing is... servicing's overdue, so we're going to do that one. Shoot. Do we need more? We might... I was worried. Oop, don't test that. Sorry. I was worried about this. I want to emergency call that as well. We might need more engineers, and I think we're going to need another staff area. Right now, our only staff area is right here. Obviously, we're going to need one for sure for the water park, but I also feel like we might need one off in this area just because it's, you know, as we add more rides out here, we're going to have a lot more requests for maintenance and whatever else, so we'll see how that works out. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Okay, let's push this stuff down a little bit, flatten it out so it looks nice. Let's push some of this stuff back as well. And then if we pull up a smaller area underneath, make it look a little bit nicer. We're obviously going to add plants and rocks and whatever else. But yeah, I like having the everything touching the walkway. So we're going to pull all this up and then we're going to put sand back underneath. Get kind of like a nice gradual incline type of thing. We're going to be able to hide a lot of this with our plants, but just make sure it looks nice and it all looks natural. I like how we have that kind of transition from the grass up to the rock into the sand as well. It's all nice and natural. All right, that looks a little bit better there. Okay, so I guess we'll probably start with the staff areas. Obviously, that's not the most exciting thing. Toilet cubicles, standard 2 is dirty. Shoot, we might be a little understaffed. I'm gonna preemptively, let's hire another janitor. Let's hire another mechanic. Vendors, I think we're good. Lifeguards, we obviously don't need yet. Ride attendant, I think we're good. Everything's
running, right? We look like we have not many people in right now. I guess technically, if we took off our custom timing, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, so maybe we're just waiting for more people to come. I'm not sure what's going on here. These two are making out. Come on, guys. There's a time and a place for it. Looks like this thing is running. Okay. As long as we're making money, which is questionable right now. We'll see. I'm just going to keep digging. We're going to hope the best. Our hopper was closed down because of maintenance. It's straight up not even open. I can't test it or do anything. Let me see. How does the maintenance work? It's going to go up to the... Dude, the detail in this game is ridiculous. Go ahead and fix that up for me. Thank you very much. New hire coming in, getting it done right away. And looking like that's all taken care of. Hopefully that's going to help these two lovebirds figure things out. I can speed this up a little bit. It's back open. Okay, beautiful. So now we're going to be able to get more people in there. Okay. We're floating around that 29K mark. I keep getting nervous that we're going to end up running out of money, but we're going to be fine. All right, so we're going to go staff path. It's going to come off this way into a larger area that we can kind of set up like that. We're going to be able to hide this with all the trees and everything. It's going to duplicate all of these buildings here. So we've got the workshop for the engineers. We've got the staff building for people to be able to take their breaks. And then, of course, we're also going to have to add in some electricity. It's just, we got to be careful, dude. We have so many expenses with all these people and all the technology and electricity and everything else that comes in. We got to make sure that we're keeping an eye on stuff, and we're continuing to add more rides and make more money as we go. So I'm going to put that there for right now. I don't know if we really, what our plan is. That's probably going to end up moving. We could probably, let's just move this back a little bit for now. Now, obviously, we're going to level this out. So I'm going to level everything out here. We're going to have a nice flat area. We might add a little bit of you know, angle and variation to it eventually, but we're going to start by leveling this out. Let's get the sand back down. Looks good. And in terms of pools, we have quite a few different options. So they've got some like preset pools. I can just place a few of these down. So that's the medium one. There's a small one. There's a wave pool. That's a really small wave pool. There's a large pool. So these are presets. I kind of feel like I want to make our own though. Dude, these look so inviting. Tell me this doesn't look amazing. We've got little donut floats and unicorn floats and all kinds of stuff. We could take a little dip. Oh, out here in the middle of the desert or middle of tropical island, wherever we are. Even comes with some lifeguards here. Oh, he's upset at me. Oh, this is kind of cool. We could even have kind of like a big wooden area for the pool so that everyone can kind of walk all over it. These, you know, people won't be able to just straight up walk over sand. You need an actual path. But if we do something like this, we can get the pool on there. I kind of want to try to match it to the pool. I'm thinking we do just a basic pool, a starter pool, and then we can kind of work from there. Maybe something like that. Now, do we want this wood? I kind of like the wood, to be honest, especially for our starter pool. But we also have the, we've got the, like this blue swirly path here. I'll just do an example of it right here. I feel like the blue path, like that's kind of very pool-like. So maybe we'll use that at some point. You know, it's kind of like the spongy surface around pools. But, okay, so this is like our main basic pool area. And this is where everyone's going to come in here. They're going to get changed, maybe have a spot to grab a bite to eat. So I'm going to take this back like this. We're going to make kind of like a changing food court area. What's the best way? What's the best way to make this all even? Definitely gonna need toilets, so I'll place this down. We'll move that in a second. There's a splash emporium. I'm assuming that's like swimsuits and stuff like that, so we could definitely put that there. We're gonna need a body dryer for sure. We could put that next to the bathrooms. Changing rooms are gonna go next to the bathrooms. I definitely think we have some food and drink, so I feel like a chief beef is always good. A pizza pin next to the pool is going to be good. Gelato Bros next to the pool. And then, of course, we're going to have probably a gulpy and a slush shower. All right, so this, I mean, we're spending a lot of money here, but it's going to be okay. Not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous about the money that it's going to cost in terms of staffing and stuff, but we're going to be okay. And then I say, hey, dude, let's just go for some nice symmetry here. We're going to put another restroom back on that. Oh, we had the Splash Emporium. Okay. Where would you put a shop? I guess we could have a shop over here just to kind of split things up a little bit. Bam, got that. Now, some of these are going to be out of power. So if we move this guy back... Ooh, shoot. Almost had it. We can move this guy back here, and we might need another one for the shop. Or maybe we just move the shop over here for now. We might move it around later. So we'll do shop and bathrooms over yonder. You know what we could do? We could do... Let's move this shop for now. Let's do changing rooms, bathroom, dryer on each side. That makes a bit more sense. I don't know if it makes sense to have double of that. Shoot. Okay. Toilets, we can just delete these. We still have one that's going to be a little bit gone, but we can probably move this now. Ah, no. Dang it. Okay. I guess we're just going to have to get a second one. It's fine. We could duplicate this, put another one over here. Even put it all the way over here because I'm sure we're going to add stuff there eventually. And then we can connect that. Connect that there. Beautiful. Okay, so everything's online, and we have kind of like a shopping area here, and then other people that are going for the bigger rides are going to be able to just walk by. There's not going to be like a big choke point over there, which is great. Okay, might be a little overkill with both, but we'll see. Let's get all these looking nice in here. We've got our store. I guess our store can go over here, the first thing that you walk into. I mean, I don't hate that. Let's get our money, man. Or technically, we could put the store on the other side. That might make a little bit more sense, especially since we have the electricity over there now. We could center it over here. Bam, looks good. Okay, so it's kind of like a big pool hangout area. You can chill, eat, shop, watch your kids in the pool, that kind of thing. Make sure we open up all of these shops here. Again, I really hope we're not going overkill with the retail. I'm imagining we're probably going to get a lot of people over here. This is big. You know, adding water is going to be a big thing for our park. So I'm hoping we get enough people over here. Let's make sure we get this guy open as well. And now we want to add kind of all the little extras. We're going to get some like pool chairs and stuff like that. I think we've got a pool... Lazy Rivers, wave pools, pool extras. Ah, look at that. Oh, well, diving board would be good. I also definitely think we want some lifeguard chairs. Oh, you can see his entire view, so we can set him up so he gets the entire pool just like that. Maybe we do... I mean, we got to hire somebody. I'm thinking we probably want 2 lifeguards. Investing in that is better than you know, having some kind of accident out here. Definitely going to need some pool ladders to get in and out of the pool. We could put these kind of by the lifeguard stations. There's always a bunch of riffraff that happens around pool ladders, so make sure they're keeping an eye on that. What is this here? Lifeguard post. Oh, that's just somebody that stands. We've got little chairs. Oh, you can change the colors on them too. I kind of like the pink. The pink isn't bad. So we could put some... This ended up being really, really big, but that's okay. Like the decking area around the pool, I did not realize this was going to be as big as it is. We're going to put some chairs around the pool here. Dude, I really wish I could spend $2.50 on a pool chair. These are hundreds of dollars in real life. These are really nice ones too. You've got like the wooden wheels on it and everything like that. These things look good. All right, I don't want too many pool chairs, but I definitely feel like they're needed. You know, you need a space to lounge. We might be putting them a little bit too close together, so maybe we kind of space them out a little bit more. I don't know. It's these little details that I panic over and take so long. We'll probably kind of improve with time, and I'll change things around as we go. I wish there was like a quick way to perfectly line them up so they're facing the pool, they're equidistant apart and stuff like that, but that doesn't look bad there. All right, let's get some diving board for sure. I say we do a big diving board on this side, and let's do, I like that sound effect, let's do a small diving board on this side. Kind of a weird setup for a pool, but we'll take it. You know, this is a shallow end over here, I assume, so just have people dive straight in. Not a big deal. Hopefully this is deep enough and we're not going to be cracking any necks out here. Let's get some do we have like pots, like potted plants, that kind of thing? Here we go. Planters is what I was looking for. I mean, that looks decent there. Do we want to go with a different color though? Maybe we do pink around it so it kind of matches, or like a maroon around it so it matches the whatever it's called, the pool furniture, or maybe just a basic white one. So let's go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here, and it's all about the palms, baby. We are putting a ton of palm trees around the pool. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. We could even do maybe like some skinnier palms like this. I mean, you don't want too much around the pool specifically, We're gonna do obviously a lot around the outside. I don't want to get too big, too crazy. So maybe we take this one out. I want people to be able to see the pool. Do we have umbrellas? I know on the little pool, I saw these little umbrellas. How do I get these? What are these called? I'm gonna place this down. We're starting to run out of money. What is this called? Aquatic picnic parasol. That's why I can't find it. There it is. Aquatic picnic parasols. Okay, do we want to change this to more of the pink color? Yeah, that's gonna look nice there. So we can kind of place these guys around. We've got beach balls. Can we put these in the water? You can put them in the water. Let's go. Do they actually float? Will they move? I doubt they move around. So let's just place some beach balls around and kind of move them around so that they're on different paths too. Not all facing the same way. One here. We could even change, the colors on some of these. Do we want to put some blue? We could do some white. Definitely don't want it to be all the same thing. So let's have some blues in there. Let's have some whites. Let's have some pinks. You know, maybe we have two blues next to each other, because again, it's never going to be perfect here. Two blues, let's throw a white down over here. Throw another, should we have like a yellow? Do we like yellow? I kind of like the yellow. The yellow looks nice. Let's add some sand colored, yellow colored ones. That sand color is really nice. I say we go sand on this guy as well. Have some yellow. Maybe we have a blue one. We put another one over here and make that the pink. All right, we've got a little pool area happening here. I don't mind this. Obviously, a lot of extra things need to go into this, but we're going to be able to add that with time. I just feel like we need more planters and stuff. Could be kind of nice. We want a little bit more greenery, but I think when we add greenery all around this, it's going to make it look a lot nicer too. Let's get a big beefy palm, put them right here. We can get a smaller palm, and I was going to put like little fronds around the bottom of them. I always kind of like that. Just so he's got a little bit of action underneath. Did $1.50 for some nice palm fronds. Yeah, this is a beaut. There we go. So we've got kind of a little bit of greenery happening there. I guess we could go in. Let's start getting some small tropical plants all over the place here. The more the merrier. Just kind of add to the vibes here. I think we're going to have a pathway going out this way to our next pool, so I don't want to get too crazy there. But yeah, if we start adding stuff on the ground here, and this is where you get in trouble because you start spending way too much money on this stuff. We'll have some stuff on the ground, and then we can go with some taller stuff back in the back. Just to kind of really fill things in. Again, we're spending way too much money. All right, I'm gonna let time. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's not let time play yet because we want to see when people start coming here. But yeah, look at that. All right, now we've got kind of a nice resort-style tropical vibe thing happening. We definitely need to block all of this off here. I can't believe they've got picnic parasols. I was looking for these before. I really wanted to do these over here. How do these work? Can you just place them in the middle of the table? This bad boy down on the ground, put them in the middle of the table. Yes, dude, that is amazing. Okay, we were looking for this earlier. I don't know why I didn't think to call it a parasol. That's a totally normal thing for people to do, but we're gonna set all these up over here and over at our other picnic tables. Dude, that looks so much better. We've also got some back over here in our little food court back by the Viking village. So we're gonna put these down over here as well. It might look good to kind of mix them up a little bit. Just twist them around so they're not all facing the same way. We'll adjust things like that later, but it feels good to actually have some umbrellas here. Bam. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's also get some picnic tables set up over here. I think maybe just 4 to start, and we'll kind of see where it goes from there. Then we're going to take more of those parasols, and we're going to do the same thing over here. Gonna try to get these lined up evenly. I don't really know how we're gonna do that. I guess we'll put them in between each of the food shops here. I don't think it's ever gonna be perfect. We only have room for, oh no, we can get 4. I say we only have room for 3, but all right, that looks goodish. It's not gonna be perfect, don't hate me. And we can place these guys down, duplicate that, twist it a little bit so it's not perfect. If nothing's perfect, then nobody expects it to be. We could place these down in here. Benches, for sure. We're going to need benches pretty much everywhere. Dude, we made this thing so big. I didn't realize this is as big as it is, but that's all right. So we've got benches, and where we have benches, we're going to need trash cans. Anywhere where people have the tendency to get lazy. Could even put one kind of at the entrance on each side here. You don't want people walking too far. keep the park clean for us so our janitors don't have to work as hard.
I mean, dude, this is a pretty nice pool area. I like what we've got going on here. Would definitely hang out. It's a bit bigger than I was anticipating, but hey, bigger is better here at Qtopia. We're really hoping that we have a ridiculous amount of people here, and we're going to be thankful for the space at some point. So we've got that. Let's fix this up a little bit, and then we're definitely going to be adding an entrance. We're going to start things up, let people start swimming, and then I'm hoping to add at least one water slide as well. Oh, don't tell me, dude. We've got surfboard picnic benches. We have to do these instead of the other ones. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Those are pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking. We need some hedges. I don't know what they're going to call it in this game, though. I need a tall hedge. I'm assuming it's going to be in nature. I guess it's not really natural, is it? We could do things like this, but that doesn't fit the vibe. Ooh, I like these little cacti. We could definitely throw some cacti back in some areas. Dude, you can never stop in this game. There's just so many cool little things that you can end up putting in random spots. Every little piece of it is such a vibe too. Here it is. We need tall hedges here. What is this? Box hedge large 1 meter, large 2 meter. Do we put this all the way back, or do we? Maybe we make it a little bit more natural. See, I was gonna put hedges, but I think we make it natural. We're gonna delete this path. Sorry, staff. We're gonna add that back in a second, but we're gonna make it a little bit further away. Set it up like that. Oh, I don't want railings on it. Why do we have railings? Add rails, add supports. No. So we can set it up like that. That looks a little bit better, and then we can add in our scenery brush, and we're gonna be able to really fill this up here and make sure nobody can see this from any side. Oh, we're out of money. We've got $604 left. Okay. Well, pool's open. Come on, people. Come one, come all. I really hope I didn't mess things up there. We better hope we start making money and not losing it. Oh, we're going down. We're going up. We're teetering a little bit. Shoot, dude, it's the plants. I spent $20,000 in between last episode and this one on plants. Oh, gosh. We could potentially be in trouble. Oh, we're making money. We're losing money. We're making money. Let's go. Come on, people. Get over here. I want to make a cool entrance. I want to get a water slide going. Okay, we're making a bit more money here. Dude, this is sick. It's coming together. It's just kind of a basic pool. This is your basic neighborhood pool. Nothing crazy to see here yet. Eventually, we're going to have all sorts of water coasters and stuff. Looks like we might have our first guest coming over. Let's just go ahead and speed things up a little bit. Why is everyone leaving? It's 9:46 in the morning. What? We're making money. We've got a boatload of people coming in. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's slow this down. We got money now. We're going to be able to work with this. So let's come in. Again, we need to be careful about the scenery. We're going to add a bunch of scenery there. We're going to add little scenery underneath it. Just want as much scenery as possible. The little scenery is a lot less expensive, so we're going to try to stick with that more. Definitely want this thing nice and lush, though. Do we have people coming over yet? The pool might not be open. Do I have to open the pool? No, the pool's open. Pool pass is $6.62. I feel like that's... Do we go to zero? We'll see if people come. I don't know. I guess you want a different type of pass for your water park for sure. I just feel like if it's a basic pool like this one right here, maybe we don't charge yet. Oh, we need a pool filter. Shoot. Oh, this could have gotten really nasty really quickly. I forgot about that. All right, so we need, there's a water filter and there's a water pump. We're gonna have to put a pump down and then put a filter next to that pump. So I'm gonna put the pump over here, and then the filter has to be within range. It just has to be touching the pool. So if we set it up like that, that should, we set it up right here and hook it up to our pump. That should keep the pool clean. Do we have a filter rate going? 131% per hour. Perfect. Okay. No. Oh, we got our lifeguards coming. Nobody else is coming though. We'll see. Maybe the lifeguards need to be up in their seats before they can do anything. I have no idea. We definitely need a little bit more in terms of scenery to kind of block this off a little bit. And we have the hedge archways that we've been using to kind of mark staff paths. So it's a little bit more official, and obviously not gonna do hedges the entire way, but at least it says, hey, don't come in here. And then I really like this tree here. Maybe we put this down to help block a little bit more, especially if he's not super tall. Put him like that.
There you go. So you can't really see back there. We'll mess with that with time, but that's looking pretty good, dude. This is a vibe. I don't know why people aren't coming, but it's a vibe. I really hope we can convince people to come this way. Dude, we are making freaking money, though. We got 65K already. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so this is looking good. Again, like I said, I think I'm going to do a path off. We're going to have our first little water slide. We're not going to do anything too crazy, but we are going to have our first slide. So let's go in here. I kind of want to try the sand path because we haven't done that yet. So let's go sand path. We're going to want just a basic line. We're going to go up to a 12 width, and we're going to bring them off this way over to our water slide. Now, if we go into flumes, we need to build a pool and like a bunch of stuff with this. There's a flume pool that comes auto set up. So maybe, I mean, do we put this here? Dude, look how big our pool is compared to this. That's insane. Hold on, let's get rid of this. I say we do just like the basic flume pool. I'm gonna build some insane water slides as we get further along, but I say we do like the basic flume pool here. That is pretty sick. Do we want to make this wood, or how do we want to do this? I think I'm gonna bring it into the fold here with the rest of our wood. I mean, I don't want to call this the child area, but this is kind of the beginner area. This is, you know, a basic water slide, a basic swimming pool. That's kind of, you know, how we're gonna get this thing going. I'm wondering, if we go into our park, I'm gonna take off the price for a pool pass. We're gonna go custom. We're gonna say $0. I'm gonna see if we can't get some people to come to the pool. I don't know why nobody's coming over that way yet, but yeah. So we're gonna have kind of a basic area here, and then we'll start getting into some crazier stuff as we go on. So we're gonna have kind of, you know, all wooded, all easy to get to, not walking through sand, anything else. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna grab this basic pool. Face it this way. Something like that looks pretty good. All right. There we go. We're going to put some more plants and stuff around back behind it. Do we need to test this thing at all? Oh, we got to test it. Can we actually... Oh! Bro. Throwing our crash test dummy down the slide. Yeah, this is kind of a kiddie slide. I mean, we've got some turns happening. Dropping down into the water. There it is. All right, so she is... all good to go. Let's go ahead and open it up. It actually has a decent prestige there. And honestly, this looks... It kind of fits the vibe with everything else. So I'm going to say let's put some of the items from that pool over on our pool. Dude, this is where you can get crazy with it, because we could like angle this up and then put it so it's like resting on the pool chair there. Like stuff like that just looks so good. What else do we have? Purple umbrellas. Let's delete one of these and bring one of these over instead. This thing is kind of cool. Oh, you got to do everything individually. Interesting. We've got lights and stuff around it. Do we have people coming yet? Bro, what is going on? Why can we not get people? Oh, wait a second. Nope, they're all going that way. Why can we not get people to come to our pool? I'm going to save this. I'm going to fast forward. Can we get some people to come to the pool, please? Is it because it's winter time? Tomorrow's spring? Oh, hold on a second. Okay, so I was just fast forwarding time really aggressively. I figured we were going to have to wait till spring, but it looks like we do have some people coming this way. They're braving the elements. I don't know that they're going swimming yet, though, but they are... Oh, man, it looks like they're having a rough day out here in the rain. They are heading this way, at least checking out some of the shops and stuff. I think it's good that we built this, so we're going to be ready as soon as spring and summer come around, but I'm wondering if it's going to be a better idea to close all of these shops, fire all of those employees, and just kind of save up the money until we can actually take advantage of it. Hey Siri, what's 19 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 66 degrees. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of a bit of a cold pool day. Tomorrow in the springtime, it's going to be up to 22. And then obviously we're going to start getting into summer. So we didn't realize the weather was going to take that much of a toll. It does look like there's some demand for Pizza Pit and stuff like that, but I don't think these are going to do very well because there just aren't enough customers here to make it worth keeping the lights and stuff on. So we... You know, again, I'm glad we built this. We did our renovations in the winter time, but we're going to want to wait to open everything up until summer. Oh, no, we got people jumping in. Ah, okay. Look at this. Oh, this is amazing. The kids are brave enough. This really makes sense. The adults are all staying out being humbugs, but the kids are jumping in. I hope somebody goes down the side. I want to see somebody go down the side. They're splashing each other. Oh my gosh, dude. I love this game so much. Look at this guy just chilling. He's got his pool noodle. Dude, that's a vibe right there. That's what I would be doing. Do we have anybody going up on the slide? No, we got another person chilling over there. Oh, she's laying on the pool noodle in a different... Dude, the realism of this game... I mean, obviously, it's you know, all cartoon-looking characters and stuff. But look at them. They're all playing with each other, jumping around, splashing, doing their thing. We have a lot of people getting in. We got cannonballs happening, dives happening. We've even got some people starting to get into the big pool. Obviously not the ideal scenario, especially in the rain. But we have some happy customers here, and I love what we're building. Dude, this food court worked out really well. I think we need to invest in some more restaurants up in our main area. I don't know. We might close these. I'm thinking, well, it's not really pool season. We'll close those up, and then we can add these in here so we kind of keep people in the central area, and then when summer comes around, we can reopen these when we have more people and stuff in the park. But, yeah, dude, this is a vibe. I really love what we built here. It looks like our customers do, too. It's just a little bit premature, but at least we're prepared for next summer, dude. The kids pool is just out of control right now. Nobody's going down the slide though. Nobody's brave enough. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to see you guys at our next episode. We're going to keep grinding. Obviously, we are going to be moving back over here because it's winter time. We're going to be building some more big coasters. We're going to be, I think I want to make like a go-kart track through here or something. Could be kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys are too. I'll see you guys there. Peace out.